first time ever, player auctions for the second edition of Prime Volleyball League powered by A23 in Kolkata.
The two gentlemen I would like to introduce to you today are the head coach and assistant coach at Kolkata Thunderbolts. The head coach is Mr. Narayan Alva. Recently in the national games, he was the coach of the Karnataka national team as well. And leftmost is Mr. Amritpal Singh, who has joined us from Jalandhar as the assistant coach. Now I'll hand over the mic quickly to Joy sir to say a few words and then to the chairman to say a few words.
We had a very successful first season in the Prime Volleyball League, and Kolkata was one of the stars of the tournament. They really played well. People like Vineet and Ashwal became stars. People around the country have watched them play. And while many Kolkatans have heard about them, I think not enough know what a fantastic team the Kolkata Thunderbolts is, and not enough people. So we want you to talk and tell people about A, what a fantastic sport this is, and B, what a great team the Kolkata Thunderbolts are. It's your team, and its very first year that it won a tournament is very, very creditable. We're looking forward to a huge season 2. There are 2-3 things that have happened. The International Volleyball Federation, FIVB, has become a part, has joined us as partners. The live streaming that we are putting out is going out on Volleyball World. That means the world body has recognized us and is working closely with us. FIVB, the Volleyball World, is the commercial arm of FIVB. And the second is we've just got a team from Mumbai as well, which is put together by PhonePe, the founder and CTO of PhonePe. And that means it just shows us that how much value the league has had, that prominent people are coming forward and actually buying a team in this season. So it shows us that season 1 was a huge success. And that's all from my side. Over to Mr. Patodia.
Thank you, Joy sir. First of all, my thanks to all of the media people who are here. Thank you so very much. You have come on such a short notice. And thank you, Joy sir, for giving Calcutta a chance to host the second auction at Calcutta. We are really excited, and we are really, it means a lot for all of us at Bengal. And yes, we are growing bigger and bigger and bigger. These guys do not sleep. They work round the clock, and every second or third day, they have one news or other for us. Like FIVB is the first news. That itself is a very big deal. Then bringing in PhonePe from Mumbai. We were missing out from Mumbai. So stay tuned, guys, for many more exciting news from Joy sir and Tuhin sir. Tuhin sir is doing other things. But these people are relentlessly working round the clock to bring and to make this game, which is, less resourceful, very popular all over the country. Thank you, sir. We are really obliged, and we are very happy with your decision to bring the auction at Calcutta. Thank you, sir.
Charu Juice, it's a Surat-based company. Amit sir, if you could please come up front. And the second one, second one is so thank you, Amitji. He has flown in especially from Surat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The auction of our
auction.
For the auction, everybody has the same kitty. This year it was fixed close to the domestic was the 60 lakhs, and we had a purse for 40 lakhs for the foreign players. So for domestic players, last year we had 45 lakhs, and we have increased it to 60 lakhs because we want to be able to provide more for the domestic players of this country, especially the mid-segment players.
And the balance between domestic and foreign, that is out of 7 players, how many in that way?
So the squad is of 12 players, 10 will be domestic, 2 will be foreign players. So there's 40 lakhs for the foreign players. We're trying to budget it to 30, but we have kept an upper limit of 40, and 60 lakhs is for 10 domestic players. Both of them stayed on for 15 lakh rupees, which was the highest from last year. So they did not take a price increment from last year, only because they had the conviction for Kolkata Thunderbolts management and for Kolkata as a city, right? So when you see something like this happen, you know you're probably doing something right. We are repurchasing a lot of the players we had last year as well. The management is working very hard in better training, better equipment providing, better infrastructure providing for the players of the team, and in developing the overall infrastructure of the state as well. So last year अकेले निकले थे तब जीत के आ गए, इस बार तो पूरा स्टेट साथ में।
इस बार तो आप लोग सब
इस बार तो वर्ल्ड कप जीत जाएंगे।
और हमारा तो सर स्लोगन भी है, खेल पे बांग्ला, जीत पे बांग्ला।
Okay, we'll start with the main press conference now. If that's fine.
Yes.
I had a good lunch. Okay, without any further ado, I'd like to begin the press conference. You've already heard Joy sir talk. I'd like to request Tween sir to please say a few words before we start the press conference.
And it's a great occasion for us because we have a new team which has come on board, which is Mumbai Meteors, who's represented by Sameer Nigam, one of the co-owners of the team. And for us, season 2 is obviously it's going to be bigger, better, and with 8 teams, we're going to be playing 31 matches. So this is something that we all have envisaged. We've started on a right note. We've also a few days back we announced that we also have now a global partnership in place where the global body of volleyball, which is FIVB, their commercial arm, Volleyball World, has joined hands with us. They are going to be our international streaming partners for the next few years. So it's a multi-year association that is in place. And there are some, I would say, more big news in store, which we will be announcing soon over the next few weeks, I would say. And again, so thank you so much to everyone who's present here.
Actually, there are many, in fact, volleyball, let me tell you something, volleyball, the body that controls volleyball has more members than the body that controls FIFA. So internationally, there are many leagues around the world. Our league has got a lot of interest because, let me tell you one thing, the Indians are very bad at understanding. Every foreign international sports organization wants to come to India.
Is that our league is going to be seen across the world. Like globally, every volleyball fan will be able to see our Indian players or the league, the Prime Volleyball League, which means that it's not only the ecosystem or not only the fans, but guys who are part of the ecosystem like your scouts, player agents, who want to now take our Indian players to go and play in other leagues. Imagine in 80s we had a legendary Jimmy George playing in the Italian league, right? And who obviously had a very untimely death. There's a stadium which is named after him in Italy. We have to wait for almost 40 years for our players to go. But you know, they say sometime we need to make a start, and probably this is the start where our players are going to be going and playing in the international leagues. Just few months back, we had around 16 or 18 of our Indian players who went to play in a league in Maldives, where you know a lot of international players were playing. So this is just the start, this is just the beginning, and I'm sure when media kind of starts popularizing the sport or the league that we're trying to do, there'll be more awareness which is going to be created, and that's why we need all your support.
Hi everyone. So I'm the very proud new franchisee owner for the Mumbai Metros. I heard about the league opportunity for opening up the 8th franchise about 7-8 months back. And Rahul and myself, we both born in Bombay, now Mumbai. And when we found out that the Prime Volleyball League doesn't have a franchise in Mumbai yet, this is after the first season, we're like, we have to jump on this. One, just personally, I love playing volleyball, been playing it since I was a child. And it is amazing to me how many people in India play volleyball, but how little the sport is seen in India. There's a huge disconnect. We were talking about this last night. Most other sports that are popular, people play and watch in similar ratios. Cricket obviously being a good example. Kabaddi, in fact, as soon as the league came about, you realize how many people are interested in Kabaddi. I don't think 10 years ago anyone would have thought we're talking about 400-500 million subs for a sport like Kabaddi, because we didn't talk about it in the big cities. I think volleyball is in fact that very unique sport that cuts, to Joy's point, between the masses and the classes, as we call it, or urban and rural, across state lines. So I'm incredibly excited as well as proud to be associated with the sport, and I also hope that this becomes the first team sport, like Joy said, where we not just qualify for the Olympics, we should be striving to actually win the Olympics gold medal in 10 years or less. I think we have the talent, now we need to get the resources, and there's some fine partners we're working with here, so very hopeful.
To do that, and not playing in front of fans was such a problem. We could allow only 200 people in the stadium last time because the bio bubble, and those 200 would bring down the place. This year we are definitely playing in at least 2 venues around the country. We're still not going to go to a full 6 venue home and away, but like a caravan system, we are going to play at least in 2 venues and really take the game to the masses. It's something that we don't want to restrict.
No. Okay, ready? Once more.
এটা হচ্ছে ইন্ডিয়ার প্রথম প্রাইভেট লিগ যেখানে টিম ওনাররা লিগ ওনারও। তার মানে যারা ধরুন কলকাতা থান্ডারবোল্টস হোক কি বেঙ্গালুরু টর্পিডোস হোক, ওরা শুধু ওদের টিম ওন করে না, ওরা লিগ ওন করে। এবং এই মডেল যেটা হয় এটা বিদেশে সব জায়গায়, আপনি NBA দেখেন, ইংলিশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগ দেখেন, সেখানে ক্লাব ওনাররাও হচ্ছে লিগের ওনার। এবং এতে কি তফাৎ হয়, সবাই চায় নিজের টিম তো ভালো করুক চাই, কিন্তু তার থেকে বেশি সবাই কাজ করে লিগটাকে বড় করার জন্য। এই প্রথম বছর আমরা লিগটা খুব কষ্ট করে করেছি, কোভিড ছিল, ঝামেলা, এই ঝামেলা ওই ঝামেলা, কিছু করেছি, তাও আমরা 133 মিলিয়ন ভিউয়ার্স পেয়েছি। এই বছর আমরা নেক্সট সেই বড় স্টেপটা নিতে চাই। আমাদের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ভলিবল ফেডারেশনের সাথে ওরা এসে আমাদের খুব পছন্দ করেছে, আমরা কী করেছি, আমাদের সাথে পার্টনারশিপ করেছে ভলিবল ওয়ার্ল্ড, এবং আমরা 8th টিম সমীর, রাহুল, এরা ফোনপে থেকে এসে তারা টিম নিয়েছে। তার মানে বুঝতে পারছেন ওরা দেখেছে আর বুঝেছে কি এতে খুব ভালো অপরচুনিটি। তো আমরা এই বছরটা হচ্ছে আমাদের সেই বড় স্টেপটা নেওয়ার জন্যে টু মেক ইট আ ডমিনেন্ট লিগ ইন ইন্ডিয়া। দেখুন, একটা শহর কোচি, কেন কি আপনি যদি দেখেন একটা মানে স্টেট যদি ভলিবল সব থেকে পাগল সেটা হচ্ছে কেরালা, এবং কেরালা থেকে 2টো টিম আমাদের, তাই জন্য কোচি। দ্বিতীয়টা যে কোনো জায়গা থেকে হতে পারে, আমরা সব ভেন্যুই দেখছি কি কোথায় করতে পারি, কেন কি আরেকটা ভেন্যু ডেফিনেটলি হবে।
স্যার দেখুন, আমি একটা কথা বলছি, কলকাতা না হওয়ার কিছু নেই, আমি উইনিং টিম আছি। যদি আমাকে স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট সাপোর্ট করে, ফার্স্ট অধিকার আমার আছে ম্যাচ হওয়া। আজকে এই যে অকশনটা হচ্ছে হঠাৎ করে হচ্ছে না স্যার, আমি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আছি, এই জন্য আমার মাঠে ওরাকে অকশন করতে হবে। আর যদি আপনারা সবাই স্যার সিনিয়র জার্নালিস্ট আছে, যে ম্যাচ চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়, যে টিম চ্যাম্পিয়ন হয়, ওর সঙ্গে ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ হয়। আমি যদি বলে দেই কি আমি সব ব্যবস্থা করে নেব, তাহলে ফাইনাল, সেমিফাইনাল, ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ কলকাতাতে করাতেই হবে। কিন্তু কথাটা আছে স্যার, কি আমি বলতে পারি কি স্টেডিয়াম ভরে যাবে, কি আমি এ কথাটা দিতে পারি কি লোক এসে চিল্লাচাটি, আজকে 1,20,000 লোক ইডেনে চলে যায়, আমি কি 5,000 জন্য দায়িত্ব নিতে পারি? এখন যদি আপনি আমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করেন না, কিন্তু 3 মাস পরে আমি লিখিতে বলবো 40,000 লোক আসবে। জ্বর উঠে গেছে স্যার, কিছুদিন থাকুক। আরেকটা কথা স্যার, আমি স্যার ইনোভেশন করি, প্রত্যেক দিন নতুন একটা ইনোভেশন করি। এই পূজার সময় আমি করেছি পূজারকে কমিটিকে নিয়ে ম্যাচ, তারপরে দান্ডিয়া আসলো, নবরাত্রা আসলো। আমরা স্যার একটা দান্ডিয়া ভলিবল জীবনে আপনারা শুনেননি স্যার, কিন্তু আমরা দান্ডিয়া ভলিবল করেছিলাম। এই দান্ডিয়া ভলিবল অত পপুলার হয়েছে ইন্ডিয়াতে, অত পপুলার হয়েছে স্যার, আগামী 27 নভেম্বর আমি গিনিস বুক করতে যাচ্ছি। এই দেখুন, আমি আপনাকে দেখাচ্ছি স্যার, ভলিবল দান্ডিয়া দেখুন একবার। আপনারা সবাই স্যার অত বছর থেকে স্পোর্টসের জন্যে লিখছেন, অনেক কিছু লিখেছেন, কোনোদিন শুনেছি একটা স্পোর্টসকে নিয়ে আমি কালচারে ঢুকিয়ে দিচ্ছি? যদি আমি খুনের ভিতর যদি এটা ঢুকিয়ে দিই স্যার, তাহলে কি করে বড় হবে না? খেলবে বাংলা, বাস। নমস্কার স্যার।